meditation or contemplation for today is on the mind. And today we do things like meditation, creativity, things that focus on our mental aspect of life. And the midday contemplation is our God and Goddess, immanent and transcendent, send to all your angel of peace. To all the helpful thoughts of my mind, send your angel of power. That is really beautiful. Obviously, our minds can be focused on good things, uplifting things, things that really help to harbor life force energy and uplift us up that golden ladder. Or we can be focused on the opposite, which is unfortunately what this current world, this contested world, is very focused on. Those thoughts that pull us down, that drag us down the ladder and deplete us of life force energy, that constrict us rather than expanding in consciousness, existence, and bliss, which is the way of Yah, which is Yah's way. So hopefully these types of meditations are helping with you. I know they are rather quick, but they're definitely helping in my life, even just to take a few moments during the day to think of these things, to focus on them, to put dedicated effort towards them, practicing a peace with the body, peace with the mind, peace with family, peace with humanity, peace with Mother Earth, peace with Hashem, peace with culture, all these different things that we are told in the Megillah to form habits of peace with. Hey Kyle, how's it going? Kyle says good afternoon. Hopefully you're doing well. It is a great day here in Mount Shasta. Today I plan on doing some creative things, hopefully going inside and doing some music. I would love to put out some new music that is uplifting and more focused on the spiritual aspect and the Trinity and the real meaning of these spiritual truths, as opposed to all of the mainstream Christian stuff that I grew up with. So yeah, something that I'm going to focus on today. Yesterday I was at SoCal. I don't want to say SoCal. I mean, I did say that, but it was actually Southern Oregon. So two separate states, still the South, still the same kind of event. And it was really interesting. There was a ton of vendors there, more than even like the Sacramento Veg Fest that I went to. And it was just really nice to see all of these vegan options. I did end up having a little bit of a cheat day on the 30-day fruit feast. And I had this grilled cheese sandwich. It's vegan. But it had mashed potatoes and green onion and some sort of zesty sauce and a mix of mozzarella and cheddar on, I think, sourdough. And this was something that I passed up last year, so I was like, okay, I'll have it this year. I'm really looking forward to it. I got them to add caramelized onions to it. And it actually sounds really, really good, but unfortunately it was a little bit missing the mark on that. It didn't have the cheesiness factor that I would have desired. I think the mashed potatoes kind of absorbed a lot of the flavor, I guess. So yeah, David says, sorry, I'm late, blocked from logging into YouTube. Oh no. Well, at least you're here, right? You might have to start the meditation or the video over again to hear the noontime prayer. But today, like the thumbnail says, is focused on Mind Day. And I said that I am hopefully planning on going in to the sanctuary area here and playing some music. There's some people in there right now that are doing some healing. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, Dan O'Banion, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, so it's a really nice day today, and the farmers market is today. I'm hoping to find some local farmers. There are some that do more vegetable and herb type stuff, but I haven't really found any fruit farmers. So that'd be really nice. Ideally, it would be a local farmer, a fellow Nazarene who, in the same manner that, you know, Adam taught the patriarch of the tribe of farmers, you know, to mix the good soil and to care for it. And there's just these different rules that were for the different tribes, and one of them specifically was for farmers. And Adam was really a passionate farmer. He was the first one to fall into killing animals and eating them. But after his redemption, he was really passionate about wanting to feed the world the vegetarian way and feed them using plants so that he could, I'm saying we because I align with that idea as well, so that we can feed the world without harming animals, because realistically that can happen. The powers that be don't want that to happen. They want us to be in this controlled system where everything is a constant struggle, a survival, a rat race, just this really, really quick cycle, right? That it's just, you're born and you never even have any time to stop and think about anything. Now all of a sudden you're graduated, you're married, you have kids, you start awakening, started questioning these things, and then problems happen because you didn't. And that's not even the most likely scenario, is that people don't wake up, unfortunately. But it's really exciting that we live in these times where we get to use platforms like Facebook and YouTube to get these messages out. So I'm excited to share what I'm learning with you, and these different Essene practices of the way. So hopefully you are enjoying them. David, he says, not cheesy enough in regards to the sandwich. No, it definitely wasn't. I have been a cheese addict for a very long time, and going vegan, like, there's just a lot of cheeses out there, a lot of great options, some way better than others. And it was actually really cool. That kind of has nothing to do with food. One of the people that we went there to help, the Southern Oregon Animal Advocates is their actual name. They asked the Shasta vegan community to come and help and volunteer, and they donated like a canopy tent, multiple tables, some chairs, and a ton of vegan literature and just a bunch of stuff that will help me hopefully get into the farmers market here, the local farmers market, and get some tables set up and have just information at the very least, maybe some video playing of some really awesome, there's a lot of good animal rights videos that are out there, really great vegan activists that have put out their speeches and stuff. So if you are looking for that, I think, I don't know which website I was thinking of, but it's the Truth Box website. You know, the one, the people that do the box, the Cube of Truth. They put on the anonymous masks, and they'll go into towns and have people stand in a cube, like, so that they're all back to back, and then they'll have like laptops or whatever that they're all holding, playing animal footage of, you know, slaughterhouses or all this stuff. And there will be other people that are not in masks that are there to help talk and see, you know, interact with the passersby that might have any questions and wonder what's going on and all of that stuff. Their website has some really great, like a page that has a bunch of videos that are right there, very easy if you are interested in doing those kinds of things in your town. I recently got joined up with Plant-Based Treaty, and I'm hoping to start being more active around town and going to different cafes and restaurants and stores and asking them for more vegan products, asking them to display vegan posters, and just actually, you know, being more productive on like boots on the ground and that. And another cool idea is in the city park, going and like writing on the sidewalks with chalk would be really cool too. So I'm really excited about the different vegan projects that are coming up, and as you can see, I'm already starting with my mind day into the creativity, and once I start going, it's hard to get stopped because there's so much that we can do if you just start thinking about even little simple things like printing off some flyers, any local bulletin boards that you might have. You could put up some vegan, like print off a meme or something, print off a little information thing that shows different substitutes for vegan options like eggs or flesh, all these different things that people are usually curious about. Different billboards around town that you could help post those in different Facebook groups, different community Facebook groups that might allow free speech. So I gotta keep this focused on this and not creative brainstorming for vegan ideas. Kyle says, when is your next music video coming out? That's a good question. I was just thinking yesterday about doing a video or a photo shoot, whatever, video shoot, same thing. So we'll see. It's getting summertime. The weather's warming up. I'm really liking the changes that have happened over the past just week of eating only fruit. I'm feeling really good inside my body. I know that it's just a lot of detoxing and healing. So I'm excited to see. Maybe I'll wait until the end of the month to see what my full self looks like after a month of it, and then do the photo shoot. So we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to get off of here and go do some creative ways. But before then, I actually wanted to share with you a mantra that Christ said in the Megillah was one of his favorites. And it's technically applicable to all of the meditations that we've been doing at noon, because they are all peace meditations. And essentially, the idea is that you're going to breathe deeply in. Inhale deeply, and then on the exhale, the first half of the exhale, you say sha, and then the second part, you say lom. And, you know, it might feel uncomfortable if you're not used to kind of chanting or whatever, using mantras, but just do what feels right. Play around with different tones and frequencies and see what you feel. See how it feels in your body when you do, like, maybe your head voice versus down here in your belly. It's not, you know, it's not to be too serious, but there's definitely power in these mantras and stuff that are used in spiritual practices. So it's worth playing around with and trying to find out what works best for you. And so with that being said, I was just going to do that a few times with you before we leave. So if you wanted to maybe get into a meditative position or do whatever works for you, I'm kind of sitting with my legs crossed on this chair, and I can feel the sun on my head. I can feel that it's like coming into my crown chakra, so that's really nice. You can play around with that energy as well, and trying to kind of breathe in and having it fill up your body. And if you remember, the love meditation was actually breathing in love with the sun, breathing in that light, breathing in the love, feeling it throughout your body, your physical body, your emotional body, your spiritual body. And then breathing that love out to others as well, our brothers and sisters in God's great household. Ultimately, even the fallen of this world, which realistically we all have fallen, right? We've all fallen down the golden ladder. We've all done things that are not aligned with the true way of God, a goddess. So that meditation is really cool too, because we all need comfort and love in this world, and just taking some time to purposefully, you know, breathe in for yourself and breathe that love for other people. It'll help them, you know, feel that, you know, see it as a ripple of water kind of going out from you, and everything in its way is just getting loved, and that would be really helpful for the world as well. So when you're doing the shalom meditation, I was this morning laying there trying to just mainly focus on my mind, but also my body as well, just kind of everything, just kind of shalom, shalom, shalom. I don't know about you, but that instantly makes me feel really peaceful and ready to just meditate and try to find that eternal blessed day of play that we have access to inside of ourselves, that fellowship with God and Goddess, and just really lean into that to walk through this world, to be the comfort that we're lacking, the love, the strength, all of these things that we need, we can find within that connection that we have to our mother and father, and ultimately find that with looking in. So hopefully you have a wonderful day where you are focused on your mind and refraining from the garbage of the world, all of the television, the music, the stuff that is designed to program you, to constrict, to bring you down, to end in darkness and death. Focus on what's uplifting, and may you have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow at the same time, same place.